this meeting of the Millersville Borough Council to order as of 7:00 p.m. This meeting is being live streamed. I'd like to ask you all now, please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you all. Please be seated. All right, at this time, I will make a motion to approve the minutes for our council meeting held November 11th, 2025. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Very good. Thank you, Marion. Any discussion on or correction on those minutes from council? Very well. Seeing none, all those in favor of approving those minutes, please indicate so by saying aye. Aye. All opposed? Abstentions?
Abstain.
Very good. One abstention from Phyllis. At this time, council will hear any comments, requests, or concerns from members of the public related to items on the agenda or other matters. You will have 5 minutes to speak. We ask that you either come to the microphone up here or ask that you can ask us to bring the microphone to you. Do please give your name and a general address for the record. Would anybody like to address council at this time? I'd be disappointed if you didn't, Mr. Franz.
I have two questions. My name is Richard Franz. I live at 55 North Duke Street. Number one is, the question is there any requirement for dogs and cats to have licenses in Millersville?
Dogs, yes, cats, no.
That's my understanding as well. I believe, yes, for dogs. I'm not sure on cats. I don't believe so.
Yeah, not for cats that I know of.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
countywide.
Okay, just wondering.
And I believe that's also governed by the county rather than, it's not?
Not
Okay.
covered by us.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a
Yeah.
state law.
It's a state law? Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Do you have a list of renters in Millersville? So that, in other words, not the owners of a house, but somebody that's renting outside of, not necessarily outside of, but have rental units in Millersville, so that if you see something, you want to report it, or you don't like the way it looks, that you could find out.
That responsibility, my understanding, and please feel free to pipe up and correct me if I'm wrong, my understanding is that's the responsibility of the building owner. Now, it depends on what the nature of the complaint is. What? You're shaking your head.
I would suggest submitting a right to know request.
Very good. All right.
What's that mean?
Oh, it's the local or state version of a FOIA or a Freedom of Information Act request. We can get together after this, and
Okay. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
no problem at all. Thank you, sir. Would anybody else like to address council at this time? Very good. Then we will move on to our reports of boards and commissions, starting with Blue Rock. Linda?
Okay. We had to postpone the meeting this last month, so we didn't meet until the 13th because Dwayne was at a conference. So anyway, we went through the financials, and they're tight, but obviously because we're waiting for a federal grant reimbursement and with the government shutdown, there was just no movement whatsoever. And so we continue to have donations coming in for the new building, and have started submitting some grants for to various foundations. In October, Blue Rock had 75 total calls, 34 in the township, 3 were faults, 21 in the borough, 7 were faults, and the rest were outside the district. Blue Rock had a member in need, so they provided them with a gift card to buy food. And the meetings for December and January will have date changes because of conflicts. And we're still waiting for a letter from the state for the archaeological report, but the land development continues, and they're looking for a settlement in March of 2026. Linda mentioned that she did not run for reelection in the borough, and Phil is now elected the mayor, actually. The board members want to submit a letter to the borough supporting Linda as the citizen at large, with Phil being the elected official. That's all.
Very good. Thank you very much. And do we have anybody for our Civil Service Commission? No? Okay. Very good. We will move on to council committee items for agenda. We only have the one, I believe, for our Finance Advisory Committee, and coming out of committee is our October financial report. So at this time, I would like to make a motion to accept the October financial report and authorize staff to satisfy the ordinary and routine obligations incurred by the borough for this month. As this is out of committee, I don't require, oh, no, we will require a second because committee was unable to
Can have a quorum.
get a quorum last time around, so may I have a second for that motion?
Sure.
Thank you very much, Mary Ann. Any discussion on that financial report? Very good. In that case, all those in favor of accepting the October financial report, please indicate so by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Abstentions? The motion will carry. Correct me if I'm wrong, my other chairs, but I don't believe we have anything for personnel or public welfare, public safety. I'm sorry, public welfare, public works. Then we will move straight to the mayor's report, sir.
Thank you very much. I just want to say before I give it to the chief to go over the monthly report, I want to wish everybody here on council, everybody here in the audience, and anybody who's watching to have a very, very happy Thanksgiving.
Same to you.
I'll turn it over to the chief.
Okay. I'll give you the summary of the police department activities for the month of October. The police department handled 375 calls for service, 13 ordinance complaints, 2 were involving animals, 2 were disorderly conduct. We had 4 noise complaints and 5 others that resulted in 4 ordinance citations, and 1 disruptive conduct report was issued. We made 12 criminal arrests, 7 were adult, 5 were juveniles. Part 1 offenses for the month were 3. We cleared all 3 for 100% clearance. Part 2 offenses were 38, and we cleared 38 for 100% clearance. The department handled a total of 47 traffic violations, 8 were speeding, and 18 were others. Vehicle accidents were for a total of 13, 3 reportable, 10 non-reportable. Issued 123 parking tickets, and patrolled just under 3,000 miles. We picked up 2 additional serious investigation type cases. Both were sex offense related cases. And also, I would note that since we're still not back to full staff level, I'd like to note if we've, either the lieutenant or myself has covered patrol hours, and in October, Lieutenant Scott covered a total of 31 hours for patrol to help cover shifts. That's it.
Very good. Thank you, Chief. Mr. Mayor?
Thank you.
And now our Millersville University report, Ms. Norman.
Hello, everyone. So Millersville University will be closed for Thanksgiving starting tomorrow, Wednesday, November 26th, and will reopen on Monday, December 1st. The semester is almost over, so the semester will end on Saturday, December 13th, with graduation being on the same day at 2 p.m. in Pusilla Gymnasium. Students will also be checking out of the dorms to go home for the winter at this time. Please expect usual graduation and dorm checkout traffic activity starting the week of finals. Finals week is from Tuesday, December 9th to Saturday, December 13th. The first annual Fringe Festival, founded by Dr. Caleb Corkery, a Millersville University English professor, will take place on May 21st to 24th, 2026 in downtown Lancaster. This inaugural festival is a new nonprofit that has the mission to gather the inspired creators of the community and to share their stories through theater, music, and art that highlights human connection. Dr. Janet Bertoni, chair of the Special Education Department at Millersville, has been supporting an international organization called Autism on the Seas, where collaboration with the Royal Caribbean International offers support and accommodations for families and adults living with autism looking for travel. 4 special education majors, Kevin Brooks, Tanya Trega, Christine Juliana, and Morgan Rocat, joined as interns for the 5-day trip to St. John, New Brunswick in Canada. These interns assisted families during mealtimes and activities, working closely to understand and support each child's unique needs. On November 5th, the Ware Center, that's not right, we're in no. Oh, this is past tense. On November 5th, the Ware Center presented Molly Obomuswin Sugarcane, the Academy Award-nominated National Geographic documentary with a score composed by Omoswawin herself, which follows the investigation into St. Joseph's Mission Indian Residential School in British Columbia, Canada. This year's Santa is coming to Millersville on December 5th. This year is packed with many venues displaying artwork of crochet items, needle felt art, clay jewelry, candles, and much more. Anticipating 200 to 250 children, Santa will be very occupied, along with cookies and hot chocolate. Chick-fil-A will be available during this event from 5:30 to 8:30, which is a great addition to this year's event. Bring kids. Santa likes kids, so bring them. 20 years of glorious sounds of the season. On December 6th at 4 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. and December 7th at 2:30 p.m. in the Clare Performance Hall at the Winter Visual and Performing Arts Center, Dr. Jeffrey Gemmel will be showcasing over 300 students and faculty, including vocalists, instrumentalists, and ensembles from the Tell School of Music. Tickets are available at the MU ticket office and online, so make sure to support fellow students and faculty members. 3rd graders learn about meteorology at Millersville. 3rd graders from the School District of Lancaster's Burroughs Elementary School visited MU on November 13th to explore the meteorology department and learn about the weather. Students explored how weather forms, how forecasts are created, and how data helps keep communities safe. The students then went to MU's education department, which gave students a chance to learn how teachers are trained, see college classrooms up close, and meet future educators who are preparing to teach in schools like theirs. And I will pass it off to you, and have a happy Thanksgiving and eat lots of good food.
Thank you, Ms. Norman. Victor, you got anything for us?
Just want to say one thing. If you are interested in Glorious Sounds of the Season, it's the Saturday night show that still has a lot of tickets available. And I know that many of you do go, so that's the show that's got the most availability right now. I just checked this morning.
Very good. Thank you, sir. Mr. Smith with Penn Manor. Do you have something to report for us?
I do, a good amount actually. Cohen cannot be here unfortunately, but thank you again for your time. Starting with a little bit of sports, we have the success of the girls soccer team. They made it to state playoffs, making the top 16 teams in the state. Field hockey went even farther and made it to the Final Four in the state. The semifinals game that they played in, we actually did a comet walk for them. So they got to walk around the school. Our band was playing. It was a nice little send-off before their game. Moving into some academics, we are excited to share a significant and enriching change coming to the academic course schedule for the 2026-2027 school year. In our commitment to provide valuable experiences and opportunities that prepare students for life after high school, we will begin to offer half-credit marking period courses in addition to the full-credit semester-long courses that historically have been offered to our students. Our teachers have been diligently working over the past few years to develop and prepare nearly 30 of these half-credit marking period classes. These courses will be intertwined with our current structure of semester-long and year-long classes. This change will significantly broaden student exposure and opportunities by enabling enrollment in a wider, more diverse curriculum, And some of these classes will include Introduction to Weight Training, History of Sports in America, Modern Global Trends, Business in Action, Social Psychology, Introduction to Guitar, and many more. More information about the opportunity students will have to enroll in these new half-credit classes will be provided as we approach the upcoming course selection in January and February. And then our fall play was Ken Ludwig's A Fox on the Fairway, which was performed this past weekend on the 21st and 22nd. Just a quick summary of that. The play is about the Quail Valley Country Club. The story unfolds as the golf tournament of the decade is about to begin. Filled with mistaken identities, plenty of shenanigans, it's a fast-paced comedy adventure about love, life, and a man's eternal love affair with golf. I was unfortunately not able to see the show, but saw the preview, and it was quite funny. So, and I heard the same from a lot of people who went, so. And then, as we recall from the last time, we did host our 33rd Education Day College and Career Expo. And this was just another great event that we had with great success. Well over 100 workforce businesses and schools, colleges all around come to our gym, set up for 2 hours, and the students just get to come in and visit and see what a lot of places have to offer. Other than that, Penn Manor's going well, and Thanksgiving break just started today for us, so.
Very good.
That is
Thank you,
all I
Landon.
have. Of course.
And from there, we'll move on to our manager's report.
Things this evening. The first one on the agenda is the approval to promote Neil Tome to the Maintenance Worker 2 position with a start date of January 5th. As you recall from the last meeting, we put out the Maintenance 2 position internally first, and we had one individual who was interested in stepping up into that role, and their resume and cover letter was attached for you. They will start January 5th because the person who is retiring from that position will end the Friday before. So we're looking for approval for that promotion.
I will make a motion to promote Neil Tome to the Maintenance Worker 2 position with a start date of January 5, 2026.
Seconded. Any discussion on that? The resume and cover letter were in the file. Very well. Seeing none. All those in favor of the motion to approve Mr. Tome's promotion, please indicate so by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Abstentions? Very good. The motion will carry.
The next item is the approval to promote Emma Droz to the Administrative Specialist position with a start date of December 1st, 2025. This was also one that was approved last week to advertise for, and our own Emma Dene has applied for the position. Her resume and cover letter is attached. Her start date would be next Monday.
I will be happy to make that motion. A motion to approve Emma Dene Droz to the Administrative Specialist position with a start date of December 1, 2025.
I'll second.
Very good. From Phyllis? Does council need me to ask Emma to excuse herself so we can have a frank conversation about her before we decide?
Oh,
No? Okay. Any other discussion required? Very good. Then all those in favor of the motion to approve the promotion for Emma Dene Droz, please indicate so by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Stare at her in the eyes when you say no? No? Okay. Very good. The motion will carry.
Thank you. You will still get to see her at meetings. She'll just get to be with us all day now.
Well, she just got a promotion. We should be seeing her twice as often.
Yes, mornings and afternoons at council meetings. The last one, with Neil moving then into the Maintenance Worker 2 position, we need to work to hire the Maintenance Worker 1 position. We do want to go ahead and start now because of the fact that we're getting into winter, and we'd like to, at least hopefully by the end of January, have somebody in that spot to help with snow removal for the winter. So the job description is attached. That's been recently updated as of last year. So that is a pretty recent job description.
So we have taken a look at that to review the job prior to it being
'cause
posted.
we put that one out last year. That was when we hired Michael Rossi to the position.
I think a year or so ago, we had this discussion where as jobs come up as being open, we want to make sure that we're doing a review of those job descriptions to keep them current and things of that nature.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
I appreciate that review. Very well, I will make the motion to advertise the maintenance worker 1 position. Do I have a second?
A second.
Thank you very much, Marion. Any discussion required on that job description or the advertisement thereof? Very well. All those in favor of the motion to advertise, please indicate so by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Abstentions? Very good, then that motion will carry as well.
Perfect, that's all I got this evening.
Thank
Ready
you.
for a big meeting at the December 9th meeting, and then hopefully if all goes well, council may cancel their second meeting in December.
Yeah, do anticipate that. I think we have things in order enough.
Do that.
Nothing from my report other than to echo the mayor's sentiment and Ms. Norman's sentiment that you all enjoy your holidays. For those of you who are traveling, please do so safely. Otherwise, enjoy the time. I don't believe we have any need for an executive session. So at this time, I will now entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Very good. A second?
A second.
Very good. All right. All those in favor of adjournment, please indicate so by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Then I call this meeting adjourned as of 7:00